Hey guys, Dr. Steve here at DiMartino Chiropractic in Chesterfield. Today we're going to go over lower cross syndrome and how you can do exercises at home to help correct these things. All right, if you guys remember, the lower cross syndrome, lower portion of the body, our pelvic girdle, our glutes, our hips, and our lower back are all involved. And what that is cross here and a cross here, okay? And one arm of the cross are going to be the overactive or the tight muscles. Okay, so we have one of the arm crosses here. This is going to be our hip flexors, our iliopsoas, our rectus femoris, part of your quads. And then in the back is going to be your lower back or your erector spinae. And those are the overactive or tight musculature. And then the opposite, opposing, is this arm here, this arm of the cross, where our abdominals are weak or underused. And then in the back here are the glutes, and those are underactive. So how we want to correct these things is to stretch the tight muscles and engage or strengthen the ones that are underused or not active. Okay, so we're going to kind of walk you through a couple things you guys can do at home. Pretty easy. Obviously, you can always progress to more challenging things at the gym, etc. But I want to give you a few things you can do at home. Okay, so what we want to do first is let's go over the stretching of the tight or overactive muscles. Okay, so we want to stretch the iliopsoas, that hip flexor, okay, that brings your thigh above the hip. All right, so what we're going to do, make a lunge position here. All right, I like to have support here, and what you're going to do is bring this hip a little forward, and you're going to be stretching. You'll feel a nice stretch in the front. Okay, you want to bring your hip forward and feel a nice stretch in the front here. Okay, now to have it a little more stretch, you can always try and lift up your leg here and get a little more stretch here, and that'll hit a little more of the rectus femoris, part of the quads as well, which is also a hip flexor. Okay, so do those. Now we want to stretch the lower back, okay, or the erector spinae muscles, and this is one of my favorite ones. So obviously we know the erector spinae extends the lower back. Okay, so what we want to do is flex the lower back. So I always tell people, sitting position, nice and easy, just slowly going down and hang. Okay, let your body weight hang, like gravity hang, and you're just going to flex that lower back, get a nice stretch. Another stretch I'll show you for the lower back there, the erector spinae, is bringing up both legs here and just curling here and hold that position as well. Okay, so that's another stretch there. Now what we want to do is strengthen the glutes and strengthen the core or the abdominals. Okay, so nice easy one that everyone knows is the glute bridge. Okay, so for here, feet planted, and all you're going to do is raise and squeeze the glutes there. Okay, you want to make a nice line with your thighs and your trunk there. Okay, so I'll show again, and squeeze. That'll strengthen the glutes. All right, now for the abdominals, what you want to do for the abdominals is you don't want to engage the hip flexors when you're doing it, because that's what we're trying to stretch out. So a lot of times when you see people doing crunches, they have someone holding on their feet, and ultimately they're kind of actually using their hip flexors to achieve that full crunch. So what we want to do is, if you can, do a crunch without having anything on top of your feet or anyone holding it. Right? So we want to make sure the hip flexors are nice and relaxed. So nice and easy one is hands up here, and all you're going to do is just curl just like that. Okay, I like to keep the chin actually up to the ceiling. So here, just like that. That way you don't feel anything in the hip flexors. All right, another one is your simple plank. Okay, now with the plank, you want to make sure you engage the glutes, okay, and you don't have an arch in your lower back. So what you're going to do is here, engage the glutes and squeeze the core, just like this. Make a nice line with your body. Okay. All right, so those are a few exercises you guys can hopefully try at home. Hopefully this will help strengthen those the glutes and the abs, and ultimately stretch the hip flexors and the lower back. All right, so hope this helps you guys. Go ahead and click the button down below to access our new patient special offer, and we hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day.